epic across the darkest waters of maritime legend sails a ship that never reaches port. It has no harbor, no rest, and no final destination. It is known as the Flying Dutchman, a legendary ghost ship whispered about for centuries. The story dates back to the 17th century, an era when global trade expanded and oceans became highways of empire. Sailors ventured into uncharted waters with little more than maps and faith. Among the most feared passages was the Cape of Good Hope. The waters there are violent and unpredictable. Storms rise suddenly, swallowing ships whole. It was near this treacherous cape that the legend was born. The captain of the doomed vessel is often named Hendrik van der Decken, a Dutch sea captain known for stubborn resolve. Some describe him as fearless, others describe him as reckless. According to the tale, his ship encountered a monstrous storm. Waves towered like moving mountains. Lightning split the sky into burning fractures. The crew begged to turn back. They feared the ship would not survive, but Van der Decken refused. He allegedly defied the violent storm without hesitation. He swore to sail through it, even if it took until Judgment Day, even if it meant sailing for eternity. That oath sealed his fate. Some versions say a divine voice answered his arrogance. Others claim the devil himself heard the challenge. Either way, a supernatural curse followed. The ship was doomed to sail forever, never docking, to never delivering its cargo, never allowing its crew to rest. The ocean became their prison. Time ceased to matter. Death offered no escape. Sailors began reporting strange sightings. A phantom vessel glowing within storm clouds. Its sails illuminated with unnatural light. Its hull cutting through waves without resistance. Witnesses claimed it appeared suddenly, then vanished into mist. Some described ghostly crew members on deck, faces pale and hollow, eyes reflecting lightning like mirrors. The ship seemed both solid and spectral, as if existing between worlds. Mariners feared encountering it. Sightings were considered an omen of disaster. Ships that saw it often faced storms shortly after. Some never returned to port. The legend spread across Europe's ports. British sailors adopted the tale eagerly. German storytellers added dramatic detail. The myth evolved with each retelling. Some accounts say the Dutchman attempts to deliver letters, messages addressed to people long dead. No living sailor dared accept them. Accepting the letter meant sharing the curse. Over time, the captain himself became tragic, no longer merely arrogant, but condemned. Some versions soften his defiance. They portray him as a man driven by pride, not evil. And pride demanded eternal punishment. In later adaptations, a new element appears. The captain is allowed to seek redemption once every 7 years. During that brief window, he may step ashore. He must find someone willing to love him faithfully. Only unconditional love can break the curse. If he fails, the cycle begins again. 7 more years of endless storm. This romantic variation transformed the myth into opera and literature. Most famously in Richard Wagner's Opera de Flageur, Flying Hollander. There, redemption becomes possible through sacrifice. Yet at sea, sailors rarely speak of romance. They speak of warning. The glowing ship remains a sign of catastrophe. Maritime folklore treats it as a harbinger, a reminder that arrogance before nature invites ruin. The Cape of Good Hope still carries the weight of that legend. Modern ships navigate safely with advanced instruments, yet storms still gather suddenly, and sailors still tell the story in hushed tones. Some claim sightings continued into the 19th and even 20th centuries. Reports describe a vessel glowing red against thunderclouds, appearing on the horizon before vanishing instantly. Whether mirage, hallucination, or myth, the story endures. The Flying Dutchman remains one of the most famous maritime legends in history, a tale of defiance against nature and divine order. A ghost ship trapped between storm and eternity, still sailing through imagination's darkest waters forever, searching for a shore it will never reach.